There's a storm coming, Mr. Wayne. Looks like you're looking forward to it. No, really, there's a storm coming. She's right behind me. Do you know what happens to a bad one that's struck by lightning? No, what? Whoa! The same thing that happens to everything else. I don't get it. I'm one of the smartest people on the planet. Storm is coming. A storm of amazing toys and action figures from BigBadToyStore.com. Shop there for all your amazing Marvel Select figures and more.
Hello, big kids. It's time for your
What up, big kids? Here's your big review of the Marvel Select Storm Plus variant from Diamond Select Toys. Once again, I want to thank Diamond Select Toys for sending me out these to review for you guys. So let's take a closer look at the packaging. You can see here that it's in the standard Marvel Select packaging. It has a Storm right there. It says a nice window box with a big X-Men logo. Both the variant and standard release don't have many differences. Both versions of Storm have a nice picture of Storm from the comics, a really nice art on the spine of the box. The back of the packaging is also identical to both versions of Storm. It has that nice picture of the regular version of Storm. It has a bio about Storm. You can pause and read that. It talks about when she was born in New York City and her real name. And you can see also other figures like the awesome Ultron figure we got and Green Goblin, and shows a picture of Storm from the comics as well as the variant. You guys better bundle up, a Storm review is coming. And here we got the Marvel Select Storm and her variant. A very cool looking Storm, but not without her flaws. Let's take a closer look at that. Diamond Select has been killing it with the Marvel Select figures. They're really up there with Hasbro's Marvel Legends and being awesome, you know, articulated, detailed figures. With that said, this is not one of their stronger efforts. Now, Storm is a character I love, and this is a more classic Storm, like more of her first appearance look, especially her variant. And the face looks pretty good. I like that she has the wide out eyes, you know. And yeah, the paint is pretty good on there. The hair is just straight up white. There's a little bit, it's very hard to tell, obviously, especially with how white her hair is, that there is some little bit of shading in there, some little detail. And the cape is a very hard plastic, which I don't like. You can't move it whatsoever, and it really weighs her down. That's why she comes with this stand. She definitely needs it. Otherwise, like, she will fall over like crazy. Now the costume, you know, looks pretty good. The paint apps are pretty good. The very shiny black, and she does even have some painted nails. So, you know, even when the storms are coming, she has to look good. You know what I'm saying? And her gauntlets are pretty good. Like I said, for the amount of painted detail, it's pretty simple in Marvel Select standards. Sharmus Prime did mention her booty is pretty nice, and he really went on that. If you watch Artemis Prime's review, it's a really good review of it. But yeah, the boots also, I mean, she has some big old high heels, and this is a tall figure, but yeah, it makes it really hard to stand. And yeah, like I said, the detail, like, I do like the gold trim on her cape. It's really cool, but I just wish the cape, it's really the hardest cape I've ever seen on a figure, I swear. Now the variant, only thing that's different from what I can tell is the head sculpt, and it's mostly her hair. Her hair is freaking short and smooth. She looks like she has an egg on the back of her head. This is true definition of egghead right here. Yeah, I mean, that's the only real difference I can tell, because if you look at the heads, it looks pretty much the same head sculpt. Looks like that the non-variant has more pink in her lips, but I don't know, that just might be the one I was sent. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's really just like, yeah, look at that, like long flowing hair egghead. Now for articulation, this figure is like I said, not as good as more recent Marvel Select figures. The head can rotate, but you have to kind of move around the hair. It doesn't really go up and down that much. The cape I wish was removable, because it does hinder the articulation a lot. The arms can only go up that much because of that. They do go in and out a little bit, but yeah, you can't really move it that much. There's no bicep swivel, it appears. You bend at the elbow, rotate at the wrist, no waist or upper ab articulation, which is really unfortunate. The legs rotate at that weird kind of angle and they go in and out just a little bit, but yeah, only that much if you want to really move it. No upper ab articulation. It does have 2 points of knee articulation, which is cool, and the ankles pivot forward and back and rotate. No ankle pivot though. Really the best part of this figure is the diorama, the Danger Room diorama piece that you get with the figure. This is probably the 4th figure we've gotten from Marvel Select that has a Danger Room diorama, and it's really awesome. It comes in 5 different pieces. Paint apps are pretty nice and very clean. I do like a lot. It assembles together in 3 different pieces, like the 2 walls. You can see here this nice rotating buzzsaw piece. It can it just moves up and that. I wish that the buzzsaw did spin. That would have been really cool. It would have been a cool action feature. You also get this cool flamethrower piece, which actually has some really nice oranges and yellows in there. It's probably the most nicely painted piece of the entire figure and diorama. But yeah, you can see here the walls. The floor piece is really nice. It doesn't have any peg holes, so that's the only thing. Unfortunately, you'll need Storm stand to have her displayed in here. But yeah, and the back here is just pretty normal plastic pieces, as you can see here. But you can see the black, that's where the flame and the buzzsaw attached. So like I said, this is probably definitely the coolest part of the figure. Wow, my hair is way too frizzled and long for the type of powers I have. I wonder, Ah, that is much better. Hey Storm, nice haircut. It's excellent. Glad my new haircut can be such shocking news to you, Logan. Size comparison time. So here you can see for Marvel Select figure, the Storm is actually the same height as the Flash Thompson Venom we've gotten before. So she's pretty tall for a female. You can see how much taller she is than the normal 6-inch Marvel Legends figure, like the Marvel Legends Mark 42 Iron Man or the Toy Biz Storm that we got many years ago. So compared to the Marvel Legends Storm, even though I like the classic costume a lot, if they were going to do that, I wish that they incorporated like a softer, more flexible cape that they've done before, or the figure had more articulation. The really only saving grace of the figure is the awesome Danger Room diorama base. That is freaking awesome. In fact, even if you don't like the figure is worth getting just to have that. Really, it's pretty awesome. When it comes to the variant, I wish that they made like, I know, had like the more Mohawk Storm. That would have been a cool variant compared to the Egghead Storm. So like I said, the figure, I don't strongly recommend it for you guys if you have the Marvel Legends Storm. If you missed out on that and you like the Marvel Select scale, like the more 7-inch scale, and you can look, you're not looking for a more articulated Storm and really like that awesome Danger Room diorama base, definitely get it. For more geek news, reviews, podcasts, and more, go to bkbn.net. I'm Sean Long, member of Celebrate Your Room in a big way. Go to bkbn.net. Go to bkbn.net. Go to bkbn.net. I tell you to go down. I will bring to the earth my fire, the wind, water, for I have the heart. When your powers combine, I am Captain Planet. Wait, you're not Captain Planet? Oh yes, I am. I'm Don Cheadle, but I'm also Captain Planet, mother. The power is mine, bitches!